let's go back to some old school basics. Probably most of you came across this CD. It was released in 2008 and it consists of songs for oriental dance. After 14 years, let's see if there are still the songs that every belly dancer should know. This version is recorded by the Muhammad Ali ensemble, but I think that many of you will be more familiar with the Nuran's version.
Habibi Ya Eini, Ya Eini Ya Leyli, Ya Msahhar Aini.
This Lebanese-Armenian singer made Habibi Ya Eini a very popular song. Her arrangement is perfect for commercial shows, parties, and so on. Should you know this song? I would say definitely yes. Mishaal was composed by Tamr Henna in the mid-1970s. I wasn't dancing back then, of course, but it seems that this mejanse was very popular at that time. It was also featured in the first Jalila's Raqs Sharki CD, and Jalila's CD series was very popular back then. This version is played by Sami Nusseir Orchestra, and the song is really beautiful itself, and it's worth to know it for the sake of aesthetic and mejanse knowledge reasons, but I would risk saying that a modern belly dancer can do without it. Alf Leyla Leyla was composed by Balir Hamdi and originally sung by Kulsum. The version you hear is played by Cairo Orchestra. I think that this is one of the first tarab songs you may come across when you start to discover Arabic music. It is played in many different versions, so you can choose the one that resonates with you. This is without any doubt a must know. Shik, Shak, Shok was written by Hassan Abu Saud. It has a really nice ballady feel, which makes it timeless. It has got 9 million views on Spotify, so it must mean something. Although you can hear that this arrangement is not so modern, it is perfect just the way it is. In my opinion, if you haven't danced at least once to Shik, Shak, Shok, you cannot call yourself a real belly dancer. So, it's also a must know. Aziza was composed by Mohammed Abdel Wahab in 1954. Naima Akef did a dance performance to it in the movie of the same title. This oriental song is quite iconic, so you can also find it in more modern arrangements. The one you heard in the beginning and now hearing in the background is played by Salatin Al Tarab Orchestra. It is definitely worth to know it, but once again I would risk saying that you can do belly dance without it, at least for a while. Enta Omri is composed by Mohammed Abdul Wahab and originally sung by Kulthum. The version you hear is played by Mohammed Ali Ensemble. This is another very beautiful song from the Tarab collection. Once again, you can find it in many different versions. It's really iconic and it's definitely a must-know for every belly dancer, no matter the level. There are two famous songs titled Zeina, one composed by Farid Al-Atrash and the other one, the one you hear right now, composed by Mohammed Abdul Wahab. Samia Gamal did a dance performance to it in the movie called Zanuba. The version from the CD we analyze is played by Cairo Orchestra. It's a very well-known piece in the belly dance music, so I recommend to be familiar with it. And so we have another must-know. Leylet Hob is another Tarab song from the duo of Mohammed Abdul Wahab as the composer and Kulthum as the singer. This version is played by Andalus Ensemble. As many other Kulthum songs, also this one can be found in many different arrangements from older ones to modern. And the verdict is that is of course also a must-know for every belly dancer. This time we enter the men's world. Zay El Hawa is composed by Balir Hamdi and originally sung by Abdel Halim Hafez. This romantic song is another composition that can be found in many different versions. The one you hear is played by Mohammed Ali Ensemble. This is another song on our list with a must-know label. Tamr Henna is a song from the 1957 Egyptian movie by the same title. Famous Naima Akif danced to it in one of the scenes. It's another iconic composition on our list which has been arranged in many different ways over the years. The version you hear is played by Cairo Orchestra. And the saying last but not least definitely applies here because Tamr Henna is a song that every belly dancer should know. To sum up, 10 songs every belly dancer should know is still a valid source of must-know compositions for every belly dancer. It's probably because the classic never gets old. And talking about classic, definitely check out this video to get familiar with the tarab notion which occurred here many times. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Thank you very much for your time and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!